Hello and welcome to a weekly tarot reading. I'm going to shuffle the deck a little and give us just a Friday reading. Congratulations, we made it through the week. And see what the weekend holds, see what the day holds, see what we learned from this week. So, be doing a 6-card spread on the mind, the body, and the soul. So thank you, Spirit. Let's begin with mind. What do you want to say about mind? What has been on our minds? Two of Swords. Okay. Two of Swords is 2, meaning impatience a little bit, stuck in our heads, feeling indecision for sure, knowing that we need to make some kind of choice and having two things that maybe don't go together, and trying to decide which way we go or what we do with that choice. So our mind has definitely been running. I call this card the indecision card. I get this card a lot. It's not my favorite, but being stuck in some kind of indecision, and especially being in our heads around that. So let's see, what's our body have to say for today? Oh, this deck has an extra cards called the Well, which the body in this one, it's asking us to dive deep. So diving, particular with this mind, like this is saying the body's got the answers for this. Like if we dive deep within our hearts, right? Deep within our true selves, our joy, getting out of our heads is going to help us a lot. So with this Well card, what are we afraid to look at in our emotional body, in our physical body, or in our cellular knowledge, our cellular conscious? Because that's where the answers are going to be for us. And let's look at soul. And of course, we will clarify these cards too to see what their deeper meaning wants for us. Thank you, Spirit. What do you want to say to us about our souls today? The Hierophant. Okay, this is very interesting. Okay, so together, this is the card of allowing something outside of us to have more power than us, believing that there's something outside of us that has greater power, that we have to bow down to something. And this is just not true. We are all these wonderful creatures of earth. We all have this power to drive our lives. We have this power to stand up for what we believe. And so we maybe been going back and forth on, do I really have power? Is there power outside of me? What do I do about this power outside of me? How do I protect myself? How do I stay away? And the body is calling us to say, whoa, we need to dive deep and like, what is our truth? What is our true source of power? What beats our hearts? What divides our cells, right? There's something greater that moves inside of us that we can tap into. And we don't have to give our power away to something outside of us. We do not have to bow down to something outside of us. We have this power within us. And this is 5, so it can be like conflict, feeling like, oh, I'm at conflict with this thing that I am giving my power away to. And that doesn't have to be a person. It can be money or beliefs, anything that really takes our power away from ourselves. And both of these here are definitely feeling like, I don't know what to do about not having power. And our bodies are calling us home, calling us to our true source of power. So let's open this up a little bit and see. Can you clarify, Spirit? What's this 2 of Swords for us today? Thank you for clarifying this 2 of Swords. Thank you for clarifying this 2 of Swords. Woo! Oh my goodness. Okay, took a little while. How do we get out of this indecision, right? And so, Page of Swords, 9 of Wands, and the Sun. I'm going to interpret this, my way. Page of Swords is not good news. This is lies. This is news that wants to convince us that our power is outside of us, that we need to worry or hunker down or be afraid. This is, look at her. She's like unstable, not even looking at the sword she's walking around with. This is not reliable information. And this is saying, like, we're kind of tired of it. We've been defending and standing up for what we believe, and like it's kind of exhausting to fight constantly this like bad news, bad things, untrustworthy news, lies that we're constantly seeing. It's like wearing us down a little bit. And nines can be, you know, the moon, like maybe we're getting some clarity on this. Like, how do we get out of this indecision of like, oh, I'm so exhausted from all this negative information around me. And then we have the Sun card. Here's our answer. And the answer is that, again, there is divine guidance. There is a truth within us all. The sun shines down on us all equally. We all have the power to tap into that sun, to tap into that life force energy within us. And we can get out of our heads and move into that really deep, powerful life force. And this card in the original deck I learned from, this is about being able to bask in the sun, being able to know that you are guided, that you are protected, that we don't have to fall for this false news, that if we can take a break, if we can stretch and enjoy the sunshine, if we can enjoy our lives and follow that, we can raise our vibration. And by raising our vibration, we can get out of this indecision. We can not feel so tired fighting all of this, because we're vibrating in a new earth, a new sun, this new ability to stand for what we know is right and what we believe, that radiates out from our hearts, right? Rather than being swept up in this kind of tiresome, burnout, repeated indecision here from generally false information. The truth is the light. The truth is the joy that we can follow within ourselves. So Spirit, let's clarify the body's message, the well. Thank you for clarifying the well today. What do we need to know? Awesome. Here's a different 9. Okay, so really, really cool. So moving from 9 to 9 here. 9 of Cups is like being solid in your own sanctuary. Like knowing, you know what? I have the emotional fortitude. I'm fat and happy. I can draw so much to me when I tap into this light force, this power within me. I can draw all my good to me. There is infinite possibility around me. Look at this abundance. This is the 9s, like new subconscious belief, new understanding from here of like, oh, I have to defend and work so hard and I'm so burnt out, to like, no, it comes to me. When I dive deep, follow my heart, synchronicities align, miracles align, all of these things start coming before me. I can see the beauty, I can see the magic, and it's going to be drawn to me when I get out of my head and tap into my joy. And the Hierophant here. Okay, soul. What's our soul's clarity here on the Hierophant? Thank you, Spirit, for clarifying. Page of Pentacles. How interesting. So we have these 2 pages, different messengers, right? Messenger that's maybe bringing us lies, and this messenger that's thinking of a new approach in the world. What can bring me abundance? What are new things that I can build? Do I have to focus on this power, or is there something that I have to give? Is there some news that's coming through me when I tap into these higher vibrations? Maybe I have a new thought. Maybe I have a new action I want to take, a new health path, a new form of abundance that wants to just come to me when I realize that there is nothing that has power outside of me. When I dive deep within myself, I tap into my true abundance and wealth, and it comes from this light within me, this magic that pumps my blood, right? And so I want to just take one moment to do a final clarifier. What's our message from the moon today? We have a new moon. Okay, wonderful. Waxing crescent. So this is coming right around the corner. As we come out of a new moon, we're coming into a waxing crescent, which is my favorite moon. This is very much a magical moon. Synchronicities aligning. This little crescent here is like being sharp with our understanding. You know, maybe kind of, I think of it as like the lancing, the old pus, this old thinking, this old indecision, and allowing our intuition, our psychic ability, our joy, our childlike belief that some wonderful stardust can fall down on us, and knowing that we're worthy of that. The sun is like remembering that we are worthy of that we have our power, that no one can take it away, and it comes through us in really wonderful, miraculous ways when we opened our mind to all of the possibilities ahead of us. There really truly is magic around us, and there's hope. And I think this is a really beautiful reading. So I hope this helps you feel good on your Friday and gets you ready for a really beautiful weekend to revel in your joy.